Hi, happy Bollywood Day. Let's see some more fun facts. Let's see. We'll do about 10. The Romans didn't like excess body hair and were enthusiastic wielders of tweezers. So they didn't have the razor, they just like popped out the hair. And so unlike us, where at least men, we like have the body hair on their legs or on their underarms and such, and face. I guess even the men they're like, nope, get rid of it. Let's see. In 1958, a plane accidentally dropped a nuclear bomb in a family's backyard garden in South Carolina, USA. Luckily, no one was killed, but their free-range chickens were vaporized. Ugh. Poor chickens, but at least the humans were okay. Let's see. In Neolithic times, so that's like caveman kind of times, life expectancy was around 35 years. So I'd be about to croak. About 6 years-ish time. In ancient Egypt, pillars were made of marble, ivory, ceramic, wood, or stone. Comfy. Let's see. In 1943, the aqua lung was invented by Jacques Cousteau and Emile Gauguin, paving the way for scuba diving. Aqua lung makes sense as a name. Because, I mean, scuba diving, if you didn't already know what that was, except for the diving part, you'd be kind of like, explain? Let's see. So the zebra crossing, that's especially what British people call it, the crossing of the road with the white stripes on a crosswalk, was first invented and tested in the Berkshire town of Slough, England in 1951. So after my older grandmother was born, along with my older grandfather, but before my younger one was born, along with my other grandfather. Let's see. During the Great Depression, in 1920s and 30s, people in the U.S. made clothes out of flour sacks. Very Cinderella-esque. But Depression was a money time, so, yep, that would be an issue. Let's see. Unwrapped, the bandages encasing an ancient Egyptian mummy could stretch for 1 mile. But then again, covering you up with something would be hard too, even as a kid or something. The Eiffel Tower took 2 years, 2 months, and 5 days to build. Nice perspective. The tip of the Great Pyramid of Giza was originally covered in gold leaf. Good to know. Wait a minute, wait. Treadmills were once a form of punishment in British prisons. These large wheels had steps inside which prisoners were forced to walk around to turn the wheel to drive a shaft that would pump water to grind corn. Among the inmates to be punished this way was the writer Oscar Wilde. So if you ever are on a treadmill or something, you're like, I can't take it anymore. That's what the prisoners probably said. Let's see, fitting because what we just talked about a few seconds ago. The Japanese gaming company Nintendo was founded in the same year that the Eiffel Tower was opened in 1889. Now you might be thinking, video games can't be that old. True. It was a card company before it was a video game, so playing cards, which makes more sense there. The can opener was not invented until 48 years after tin food, so canned food, was first available. Instead, people used a hammer and chisel, so they had to like stick the little thing inside it and then pop the hammer to bust it open. In 2009, a man dressed as a Santa Claus robbed a bank in Nashville, Tennessee, telling cashiers he needed the money to pay his elves. Dear Lord. Yeah, I knew this. So America, before, it's funny, a lot of the foods we think of as really important, like there's in most of our stuff that we eat, like tomatoes and potatoes, those came from America. So even though they were making pizza in Italy and stuff way before that, they were having to make it without tomatoes because that just wasn't a thing. But in reverse, they had like no real riding animals over here in the American side of things. So, before Spanish conquerors arrived in Central America in 1519, the Mexican people had never seen horses, and so they assumed the mounted Spaniards were centaurs. They didn't realize that was it took them a minute to realize that's an animal, not underneath, not all one thing. The closest thing we had to riding animals back then was llamas and alpacas. Let's see. In 2013, Pope Gregory the Ninth decreed that all cats were agents of the devil and that all of them should be killed. People get scared of the weirdest things sometimes. Poor kitties. Let me see. The Roman army often marched as much as 25 miles in a day, so you ever get annoyed with your homework or your gym class, don't. Okay, we'll do 2 more. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Christmas cards were unknown before the Victorian era, meaning the era of Queen Victoria. The first official Christmas card was sent by Queen Victoria herself in 1843. The idea caught on, although early Christmas cards depicted such odd things as dead birds, bats, and oysters going on holiday. If it's a drawing, I can see it being a dead bird if you're like, I gotta find something to stick in this card or something, but a drawing? Why's it gotta be dead? Okay. Okay. Here's our last one. Cowboys never wore the wide-rimmed Stetson hats, so like your cowboy hats that you think of, that they always are shown with in films about the Wild West. So in TV, when you see a cowboy, that's not the original cowboy look. They wore bowler hats. Those are, if anybody has seen the Meet the Robinsons, the bowler hat guy, that's those ones that kind of have a brim a little bit like it has a brim kind of just around the side, and it's just round on the top, straight up round all the way around the middle, and it's just got a brim all the way around the side, kind of going up. Actually, let me see here. That is a bowler hat. Sorry for the wait. And I hope y'all have had a good Women's Health and Fitness Day. I know my people who know me from school and such know I got mine twice today for my hula hooping.